Hi Virgo, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are looking at relationships as well as career and finances. I will also pull a few cards for health as well at the end. Okay, but please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I do really appreciate that. Really does help the channel grow. Also running that competition at the moment. So if you would like to go in the draw to win a free personal reading, make sure you do leave a comment on one of my videos and you'll go straight in that draw. Not that many people have entered yet, so you're definitely in with a chance. Okay, but this week, when we look at relationships, I'm using the Yin Yang Oracle as well as the Blackbird lenormand. When I move over into career and finances, we have the Soul's Journey lesson cards as well as the Jelly Bean lenormand. And health questions at the end, I'm using the Earthbound Oracle. Okay, so getting sort of straight on into it for you, Virgo. When we're looking at relationships, both platonic and romantic, whatever wants to sort of come out for you here. Could be friends, could be family, could be lovers. Let's have a look for you, Virgo. Okay, Virgo. What's going on for Virgo with relationships? Virgo. Relationships for our Virgos, please. Okay, very interesting, Virgo. So firstly, we do have the Transcendence card, which is all about unity. All right. So what you're actually, transcending here, I'm seeing that sort of straight away. We have the lack and the doubts card. Okay. So you're transcending your doubts. You're overcoming the lack that you may have felt in the past when it comes to, relationships, your dealings with certain relationships. You may have felt, certain doubt or lack of something within a relationship. And we're really, coming into unity on that particular relationship and transcending any of those, doubting emotions and lack emotions, which, considering some of the recent reads we've had for you, Virgo, I really am happy to see that energy here today, that we're overcoming things that may have troubled us recently, especially here too with the divine intervention. Okay, fate and detours. All right, something, divine intervention. It's kind of like the universe stepping in and saying, that's it, Virgo. We're done with this lack, doubt energy. We're done with that energy. We need to transcend that and really, grow through that, past that, overcome that. Especially with that divine intervention card here, we do see the tree imagery being struck by lightning. And now the tree is all about self-growth and looking after yourself. So, the universe is really, forcing you to grow and heal and transcend any of those more negative emotions that you may have dealt with relationships. But we'll have a look with the Lenormand as well. Okay, Virgo. What's going on for Virgo with relationships? Relationships for our Virgos. Let me know in the comments, guys, how you like this style of reading, this sort of layout that I'm doing this week. I'm actually really enjoying it this week. It's sort of got a bit of a pep in my step this week, and I've really had a lot of fun doing these readings. Just one more, please. Virgo and relationships, please. Once again, a really positive energy here. We are seeing, though, that this positive energy is coming from, maybe not the most positive, energy. Like we saw that lack and doubts card, that you're transcending that. We do see here the anchor and then them. Okay, so whoever you've been sort of dealing with, whoever this is in regard to, I do sort of intuitively kind of feel that for a lot of you, this has got to do with a romantic connection. But for others of you, this definitely could be just a friend or a family member as well. They've been feeling kind of a little bit stuck. But so this is all about them, okay? This anchor is all about them. They have been feeling a little bit weighed down by something, a little bit stuck in the energy of the relationship, or maybe you've been picking that up off them, and you've been feeling that lack, that weighed down kind of energy, that stuck kind of energy, and you've just been sort of picking that up off them. I am getting that it may be sort of a mirror effect there as well, that you maybe both have kind of just, the energy just has been a little bit, you know, because it's interesting because the anchor does have a lot of reliability kind of energy, dependability energy. I think it's that kind of energy of just kind of getting stuck in the monotony, just so used to things, so used to just relying on that person being there and depending on this and just everything, always following a certain path, that it's just become like monotonous, and that's what the stuck energy sort of is coming from you guys there. Just a bit of lack and doubt about that, maybe, that, oh, is it going to be like this forever? Is it always just going to be so, I'm hearing the word boring, like it may have felt kind of boring lately, but, we are transcending that energy and moving past that energy, especially, too, with the other two cards I've got here. We've got the Rider, okay, which is definitely good news on the way. The Rider comes in pretty quick. All of a sudden, we've got good news headed your way, and it's in regard to the stars, which is one of my favorite cards in the whole deck here, because the stars is all about wish fulfillment. Your dreams, your desires coming true. So everything going the way that you want it to go. With the Rider, we do see that that's kind of like a journey towards the dreams being fulfilled, the desires, coming in for you here. So all your wishes coming true. So stay hopeful and optimistic. The stars does ask you to stay very hopeful and optimistic that, whatever you've been going through, you are transcending that, you are growing through that. You've got this divine element of fate, and all your wishes are going to be coming true here, Virgo. So definitely a super positive energy to see for you there. Okay, but we'll have a look at career and finances. Okay, Virgo, what is going on for our Virgos with career and finances? Career and finances for Virgo. Purple energy for you today, Virgo. That feels important to let you know. Purple somehow may be important with your career or finances at the moment. It's not showing me why purple, but purple feels somehow important to you. Okay, we have acceptance. I am learning to accept the things I cannot change and change the things that I cannot accept. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing that continue. I'm learning to, accept the things that I cannot change and change the things that I cannot accept. All right. So, not putting up with crap in career at the moment. If your finances aren't what you want to accept for your money situation, you're not putting up with that. You're making the changes necessary to improve that, and you're accepting that, sometimes we are going to have a bad week at work. Sometimes things are going to not run smoothly, and we're going to have all these customers that are insane, accepting that there's certain things that are going to happen like that, but there's certain things that I can change if I don't accept that I want that energy for my I feel that's more about finances, that you're not willing to accept, the going into the red. You're like, no, I will not accept this. I need to make some changes to make sure that doesn't happen again. And we also have trust. Okay, I trust that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Okay, it actually says I accept that my inner voice. So acceptance is very, very important for you at the moment. I accept that my inner voice will guide me correctly. I trust my intuition with, I know what I'm doing. Okay, I feel as though there's a strong element here of you standing your ground and standing strong and having firm boundaries with your career at the moment, saying, I know I'm doing a good job. You need to do this. You need, like, I trust that I know I can do this job, and, I'm not going to accept no promotion, or, it kind of feels like that a little bit too. Virgo, what's going on for Virgo with career and finances? Career and finances for Virgo. Yeah, ultimately it seems pretty good. I'm not seeing anything, super worrying here at all. I'm seeing, at the underlying energy here is you're not putting up with things. The boundaries are strong at the moment. You're standing in your own power, and you're like, I have this ambition to, have job security, and I've got a lot of passion and ambition here, and I'm closing the lid on anything that's not taking me in that direction where my ambition is leading me. We have the Child coming through first. We then have the Bear, followed by the Heart. Okay, so it's a beautiful energy here, because the Child is, creating my own new beginnings. I'm looking at everything, that this could be there's a lot of potential here. A child, they haven't grown yet, so you kind of still see ahead of you a lot of opportunity to grow. So that ambition is strong, that you're like, I've got this ambition, and I'm going to grow and grow and grow, until that career matures into what I want it to be, until my finances mature into what I want to see them as. And I'm willing to, you know, be playful and free and fun with, have fun with it, is what I'm picking up there. That, a lot of you are having fun with it, and just enjoying the ride, kind of, with work stuff at the moment, especially with the Heart showing itself as well, that you're coming from a very loving space towards your job and your career and your finances. You're like, anything is possible with love. That, I love having the opportunity to make money, to, proceed further in the future. I feel as though this is that future energy where you're like, my ambition is, I love the fact that I've got ambition and I've got potential to, climb the ladder here in this career, or in my financial position. I'm kind of here. The only way is up, is what you're kind of vibing at the moment, Virgo. That the only way is up. The only way to go from here is positive. I'm not taking anything less, especially with that Bear in the middle. I'm not settling for anything less. The only way to go is up, because I'm not going to let myself fall back down again. So, it's a really positive energy, and you're looking at this in a really lovely way. I really like that, and really trusting in your own abilities, and that you're headed in the right direction here. So this is really, really lovely. I feel as though something may have happened in the energy for you recently, Virgo, that it's just like put you on this. That's it. I'm not putting up with nothing. I'm not, I'm not settling for less anymore. I'm on this track to move forward, and I'm going to move forward. I'm not going to let anyone hold me back anymore. Which I love that for you. It's great energy, Virgo. The Bear does talk about you sort of nurturing and, protecting yourself, and standing strong in your power, and having those boundaries nice and firm, and not settling. There's not really much more I can sort of say about that, Virgo. It's a very positive energy, and it's a very good mindset for you to be in here. We can obviously have one of the most straightforward readings of the week for you here, Virgo. It's lovely energy. I really like it. Okay. Especially, like I said, some of last week's readings were a little bit rough. So I'm sorry about that, but this energy is fantastic. I really like that you've used that negative energy to, put you into this, that's it. I'm not putting up with that anymore. I want things to change. I want things to be better. And I'm not going to put up with that negative energy, which is fantastic. Okay, so I will grab a couple of cards for health. I am not a health practitioner. I am not a medical expert. Anything that you're worried about, go and see a doctor, guys. Not many readers will touch on health stuff, but I do feel as though it does give us a little bit of extra insight here and there. But, of course, only take what resonates, guys. If you're not into health, that's fine. Moving right along for you. But we'll have a look for Virgo. Virgo and health. Anything Virgo needs to be aware of in regard to health, please. Okay, so we have the fear card here, which that's one of the mental health cards. Okay, that's more about mental health rather than physical health, or it can sometimes, when on a physical health level, it can sometimes talk about that like hypochondriac type of energy where you've got a lot of worries and concerns about health, but a lot of the time they're unbased. There's nothing behind them. It's kind of you worrying for nothing kind of energy is what I am picking up from that fear there. If you do resonate as that sort of person that you stress a lot and worry a lot about potential health issues, this is kind of your reminder that that's coming from your fear, and that is actually a mental thing. It's not a physical thing. If you're constantly fearing that you're sick or that you're going to be sick, that's not reality. That's coming from your mental space, okay? So that's something that you can think about there, Virgo. I do feel that in the mental aspect, the fear does talk about things like anxiety issues and things like that as well. So there may be some of those things flaring up for you at the moment with mental, just fear and anxiety and stress, I kind of feel. But, it is feeling very unfounded at the moment here, Virgo. So I feel like there's no need to worry, all right, is what I'm kind of getting off that. We also have the water energy. Okay, so that's interesting energy to see when we're looking at health. The only thing I'm really picking up off that for you is, there may be a water sign around you who their health is more important than yours at the moment. And for others of you, drink more water. Make sure you're drinking enough water. Okay, there's just the need for some extra water in your life at the moment, Virgo. Being an earth sign, we are, very earthy and grounded, but we do need to remember to sometimes we can ground out, that's the interesting, I feel like I need to mention that here, Virgo, because I'm an earth sign as well, right? And a lot of people don't realize that we can still ground ourselves in that earth energy via water. Okay, because if you go and stand in water, go walk into the water at the beach, what are your feet digging into? They're digging into the ground, the sand, and water is actually very cleansing. So water can actually cleanse you while you're grounding and be a very, especially running water like a creek or a stream, or the beach. If you're standing in water, that is actually really really good energy for an earth sign to sort of do some stuff with, because it cleanses at the same time as grounding you. So for earth signs, I actually find that is a really good way to do meditations and things with your feet sort of sitting in some running water. It's really lovely energy. It's not always just about going and digging your heels into the dirt or the grass or whatever. Sometimes remembering that at the base of the water is ground as well. So it's going to knock two birds with one stone, right? And if it's a windy day, you've got air as well. So you're getting covered. All you got to do is embrace some fiery passion as well, and you're totally balanced, right? But I felt that important to mention as well here, Virgo. But make sure you are getting enough water. Okay, go fill that drink bottle up, guys. But you're more than welcome to leave a comment, and you'll go in the draw for that free personal reading. Check your other placements if you feel drawn to. Otherwise, I'll see you all again soon.